Hey guys, Shama32 here. It's time to announce the 10 shows that are going to be in the initial Patreon poll to replace Yonderland. Now, it's been a while since I finished the show, I know, but I put it off till September to give me time for things and everything like that. And then, obviously, I'm in the UK summer holiday, so it's one less thing. But we are here now, and the poll is going to be running. I'm so excited to announce the shows for you. We got some, what I've heard, good ones, and some that I know are good ones and stuff like that. And I'll get that into that for a second. Now, this poll is going to run for all 3 levels of Patreon from 9 a.m. July 20th, 2026 to 8:59 a.m. July 27th. And the top, it's a multi-choice poll. That will, the top 3 to 4 shows that are chosen from that one out of the votes cast for that will go into a YouTube poll where you guys here on YouTube will get to decide the next show I react to. I am so excited for this because there's a few on here that I've wanted to watch, a few I know nothing about, and there's also one or two that I might also be doing on Patreon already, and I really want to bring to YouTube. The first up is Severance. Now, I almost said I've heard a lot about this show, but I haven't. I've only heard that it's good, and I've seen like quite a few channels reacting to it and stuff like that, but I can't say that I've heard a lot about it because I know nothing about the premise of it at all. I've been so fucking lucky because, like, I've hoped to react to this at some point. So, like, anytime I see, like, I think, is it Adam Scott? I know him from The Good Place. Anytime I see his face, or like, I can kind of recognize like the style of like the color grading and a bit of that. As soon as I see it, I'm like, scroll past. So I know nothing about this show, and I think it'd be a fucking great one to react to. Now, next up, we have The Expanse. The only 2 things I know about this are it's in space on a ship, and Thomas Jane's in it, at least for a bit. I don't know how long. I've avoided it because, like, I've wanted to watch it. I wanted to watch it initially when it came out, and then I didn't, and I've said it before. If I don't watch a show when it comes out, it's very difficult for me to get into it. And then it makes sense with YouTube. I might do it. So I look forward to that because I like my sci-fi. I love my sci-fi, and Thomas Jane's great. So I'd be excited to watch that one as well. Next up, we have Hannibal. Now, this has been on the poll before, and I'm putting it in again now because, like, it's something I really want to watch at some point. I know it's Hannibal Lecter. I know one of my favorite actors of all time is in it for it. I don't know how much he's in it, at least a scene or 2. I don't know who he plays. I do not want to know. And technically, that actor is on screen right now for you guys. But I've wanted to watch it, and also, like, if you've seen like my reactions to like Outlander or Last Kingdom or anything like that, you know I have big reactions to like gore and blood and things like that. Like, I'm okay with my own blood or injuries and stuff like that. Other people's not so much. So it could create quite a fun reaction for you guys to watch. Next up, we have a show that I would technically be bringing back, and that is Foundation. I reacted to, I think it's the first 3 episodes. I might have watched the 4th, but I haven't. Literally, it's been since the first series started since I watched it. Like, it's like one of the first shows I tried to react to on the channel. At the time, I was struggling to edit long things that length, and I had to stop watching the show because it was at the time the only thing I was watching on Apple TV, and I couldn't justify continuing Apple TV for just that one show. But I remember that I fucking love it. I absolutely loved it. It was gorgeous. It's Lee Pace, who is amazing. I fucking love that man. I know I would love it as well. Like I ever so often I'll get like it's been a while, but like for a while, like I was getting like a comment saying like, oh, wish you picked up. For the first episode, I still get views for it and stuff like that. Like, and that's been almost 5 years, I think. I think it's 5 years. It'd be almost been on YouTube, so I think it's either 5 or 6. Fuck, I don't know, but it'd be cool to bring that back, and it's something that I've wanted to get back into, but it's the same thing with like the Expanse and Hannibal, because I didn't watch it when it first came out. Technically, this one I did. It's very difficult to get back into it, and because I started reacting to the show on the channel, my head was like, okay, yeah, no, it's a reaction show, so it just shut it off to me. So I would really love to do it. I'm not familiar with the book. I've managed to avoid spoilers. I've seen like shots of Lee Pace and things like that. That's about it. So I'd love to react to that one too. Next up, we have Interview with the Vampire. Now, at the time of recording this, and at the time the poll's going to come up, I've seen the first 2 episodes. They are on Patreon right now for levels 3 and 2. And I loved it so much after the first episode. You guys can't quite see. I've got the Blu-ray box set for season 1 and 2 there. And I know the UK is going to be getting Vampire Lestat soon, which is season 3. And I kind of like it a little. Just from that first episode, I was hooked. And again, it's blood and it's a bit gore, and then there's intrigue. It's gothic. It's like the Louisiana setting, and then you got like the drama, like being set at that time. I think because of the blood and the gore and stuff like that, it could quite, again, like Hannibal, create a very entertaining reaction to you guys. Now, next up, we have the Borgias. Now, I think I watched 1 episode of that because I'm doing it on Patreon. Apologies. And I think I was, again, like Interview with the Vampire. Did 1 episode, and I kind of bought all 3 seasons on Blu-ray through eBay. I had to get all 3 of them. I had to find. It was fun trying to find them, but I love it so far. And again, like the intrigue and like the historical aspects, which I know has been glamorized. It could be a very fun reaction, and plus, it's got Francois Arnault in it, Scott Hunter from Heated Rivalry, which is, I will admit, the main reason I decided to start watching it on Patreon. But yeah, I think it would be a great show to watch for you guys. Next up is a completely different tone, I'm assuming, for the from all of the shows I've said so far, and that is Detectorists. I think it's Mackenzie Crook and I've forgotten his name. Toby Jones. I knew it was Toby, I just couldn't remember his surname. But it looks like a completely different tone. It's meant to be quite funny, quite sweet, and things like that. And I don't know the premise of it or anything like that, but I've had it suggested a few times and things like that. And I think it'd be quite a different change to the other shows I watch. Now, next up is a show that I am already doing on Patreon. I am on season 4 on Patreon. I think going into this week, I'll be going into the second half of season 4. We don't have season 5 of it yet. Hopefully soon, fingers crossed. But that is Ghosts US, or CBS, depending on what you want to call it. And I'm on season 4 of it. I've watched that far of it, so that should tell you something about what I think of the show. But I think it'd be a cool one to do, because obviously in this like slot, we've done the original UK version of Ghosts, which I'm wearing my Captain t-shirt. There's a reason I put this t-shirt on, because this show is in it. But I think it'd be cool to watch after doing the UK version, to watch the US version and like not compare in a way, because there are some similarities, but it's its own show in its own right, and it'd be interesting to see the differences, and also it'd be a fun reaction thing to do for the channel as well, I think. Now, next up, we have another comedy. and that is Schitt's Creek. Obviously, I know some of the stars from it. Catherine O'Hara might make me emotional the first time seeing her on it, but I know, like, it's something that on my own, like, I would be apprehensive about watching, because, like, what I said with The Good Place when I reacted to that in this slot, that American comedy and, like, the glossiness and stuff like that. Sometimes American comedy I find uncomfortable to watch, but I really enjoyed The Place when you guys voted for that. So I think this one could be quite funny, and it's meant to be fantastic. So if you guys want me to watch this, I'll do my usual, like, 4-episode thing, see if I like it by that point, which I'm assuming I will, because I think it's going to be fantastic. But if you guys vote for it, you vote for it, and I trust you guys to pick something that I would enjoy and that you guys would enjoy watching. Now, last up is Pushing Daisies. It's another show that's been on a poll before, and it's something I've wanted to watch from the very beginning of it being out. But again, my brain is like, nope, you're not watching it. And it's another Lee-paced show. It's a relatively early Lee-paced show. So, like, I know it'll be funny and there's going to be emotion. I want to say I know the premise, but it's like, it's not quite enough of it to get it from there to there, you know? But it's I've had it suggested a few times, and it's something that I've wanted to watch for years. So we've put it on the poll. And I think that is a interesting mix of shows, different lengths, different genres, stuff I know a little bit of, like if Foundation gets voted. Or what happened with my voice then? I have no idea. As I was saying before my voice interrupted me, Foundation, if that gets voted, I will, of course, rewatch the first 3. If you would like me to react to the first 3, let me know. It might make sense to rewatch those first 3 episodes and get into that way. And instead of, like, with the 4th episode, by the way, go back and watch this. You know, if you want that. But what you can do is you can, if you want to vote in this initial 10 show poll, go on to Patreon. It's available for levels 1, 2, and 3, the voting. And then top 3 to 4 options will go in on the. It's fucking warm in this room. I got a migraine too, which is not helpful. But the top 3 to 4 options will go into a Patreon poll on the 27th at 9 a.m. And then that will run for 1 week. Okay? I am super excited. This show will start in September. I'm not going to start a new show over the summer because daughter's home from school. I've got very limited time to film what I already film. So I want to be able to give whatever show you guys choose the attention it deserves. Because I'm excited. Out of all these options, I feel like I probably would enjoy, even the ones I don't know anything about. I feel like I probably would still enjoy, because I've seen a picture from the Detectorists. I've seen a picture from 1 or 2 pictures from Severance. Thankfully, nothing spoiler with Severance or Detectorists. And I feel like it just completely different shows, but I feel like I would enjoy them, you know? And yeah, so I cannot wait to see what you guys choose. I am super excited for it, but yeah, I cannot wait. Hope to see what you guys choose soon. Bye.